Yes, sir.
What up?
Yeah.
Everybody. Welcome to another episode. What is this? Episode 27?
We've been here a long time.
We out here. Episode 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of your boys Trash Talk with GGS. How was everybody's week? G, how was that week, man?
Week was good, man. Week was good. Got this Resident Evil 8 action going. You know what I'm saying? That was a good thing.
No spoilers, please. No spoilers.
Oh, no. But other than that, another fresh week, dealing with the Dillons, work, family, grass, all that type of stuff.
Nice, man. How about you, Smills? What's good?
I mean, everything is good. It's Mother's Day weekend. You can't beat that. Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, that's right.
Word, man. Yeah, I had a good week. Resident Evil 8, just been playing. After this, go see moms, take out for dinner, something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, I'm blessed, bro. I am blessed. So, This week on the docket, we have a very special guest. Good friend of mine since I was a young boy. And he is an artist, been out here doing his thing in the hip hop game for a very, very long time. It's my boy Chuck Paradi. What we're gonna do is we're going to play one of his new joints that just dropped a couple days ago, and we're gonna have him on the show for a little bit, talk about his come up, talk about the state of hip hop. That's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, man, so that's what we got on the docket. Talk about a couple things, talk about this Doge coin shit going on.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
big boxing talk this week. Canelo, Saunders got busy last night.
Yeah, they sure
Every
did.
Canelo fight, like I said, makes Floyd look that much better, man. But we'll build on
it. Does, yo. It does, yo. You can't deny that, man.
Yeah, Canelo is one of the best, man. I would say, I saw somebody put on Facebook he's top 5 of all time.
Woo!
That's a claim right there.
If I sit here, yeah, that's kind of clean, yo. I don't really contest that unless I really sit. I gotta sit and think about it.
You're not talking about all boxing. You're talking about.
We're talking about welterweight.
That weight.
We talking about that weight class, yeah.
Welterweight.
Okay.
I can't argue that right now.
Yeah, you really can't.
I can't argue that.
Canelo's the man. But we'll get into it, that and a couple other things as well. But the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna show the man some love. Chuck Paradi. This is his new joint right here called High Lifestyle. And G.
Let's get into it.
Work them spins.
Let's go.
Shit make me flex, like throw my hands up in the air on some shit from Randy Orton shit, like, hey,
I like the sound.
I can't stop. I'm out here, nigga. Like, hey, I can't stop until I'm frosty. Can't stop until we boss G. I'm gonna make a way out of no way. Fuck what it cost me. Can't stop until I'm high rise. Bucket leather car seats. All I want is luxury. We live in Givenchy. Hoop the school. Barbie 2 and boo. 6 deep in the coupe. Threw a party on the roof. Shit get loose. I'm bustin'. I just popped 2 back. 160 proof. It's saucing when that bottle cracks. He bought the Zod, my nigga. That's that cloud kicker. We only sippin' gold. That's that brown liquor. His baddies on the floor. They shaking ass galore. She poppin' out. She left that house like she forgot her drawers. All my head is down for war. Loaded cock and shoot. Just don't make me get no stains on my Prada boots. Cashed out, watch the drip, I keep a splash round. Toast the luxury, don't sip into that glass sound. Wax on, and that booty getting waxed down. 3 dozen Katie's getting busy in the cat lounge. Ain't nothing funny about this money, you a class clown. You had your chance and blew your dance, let me rap now. Can't stop until I'm frosty, can't stop until we boss deep. I'm gonna make a way out of no way, fuck what it cost me. Can't stop until I'm high rise, bucket leather car seats. All I want is luxury, we live in Givenchy. High lifestyle, we taking flight now, nigga, pipe down. High lifestyle, ain't waiting about no money, need that right now. I was just running it up out the puddle. Working on flexing, I'm moving my muscle. Fuck with the pain, you niggas in trouble. They tryna take me right out of my duffel. I'm at the beat like it's fire on truffles. I chip it freak if I bag it like ruffles. Knock out your teeth when we get in the scuffle. I am a beast, you just jumped in the jungle. Matter of fact, jump in the huddle. Think of a play, make a move on the double. I got the land, the plot, and the shovel. I'm streets from the hand, I'm popping your bubble. Let me get back to this luxury, straight tax and hustle fee. Roll this leaf and take a bite out of this humble tree. What's the mission? Shit get clicking like a buckle seat. I'm so cold, I froze Twitter with a couple tweets. Fucked around and went viral off a couple beats. Kicked down the door and brought my team in like the Justice League. Can't stop until I'm frosty, can't stop until we balls deep. I'm gonna make a way out of no way, fuck what it cost me. Can't stop until I'm high rise, bucket leather car seats. All I want is luxury, we live in Givenchy. High lifestyle, we taking flight now, nigga, pipe down. High lifestyle, ain't waiting about no money, need that right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was High Lifestyle by my boy Chucky P. Chuck Paradise in the place to be. He's connecting into the podcast now. What's good, baby boy? You hear me? What up?
There you go.
Yo.
What's good?
What's up, baby
Hello,
boy?
sir.
How you doing, man?
What's happening?
Mac and vibing. How y'all living? How y'all feeling?
Good, man.
Relaxing,
Out here.
man.
We out here.
Relaxing. Word.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Out
I
here on this
appreciate y'all for
podcast
having me,
shit.
man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Had to show love, man. So we got Chuck Paradise with us on the podcast. We just played the new joint that just dropped a couple days ago, High Lifestyle. And what's good, man? How you doing?
Chilling, living, man. Just trying to make moves.
Yeah,
Keep it peaceful, you feel me?
that's what it is,
Make
bro.
my next move, my best move like a chess move. I know the shit.
Yeah, it is.
Amen, man.
I like that track, bro. I like that track. Word.
Word, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, that shit go hard, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
So
a
you've
vibe,
been doing
man.
this. You've been doing
Working
this
on the
for
project
forever,
and
bro.
shit, man. The album be out this summer, Peer Pressure, you feel me?
All right.
Second
Okay.
quarter.
That's what it is.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. So what? You've been doing this shit forever, bro.
Yeah, man, I got years in, bro. I started with poetry and shit, but transitioned into the rhymes, you know what I mean? Started killing that. Started killing the beats in 03. Since then, it's been up, man.
So you
Dude,
make
that's
your
a
own
long
beats?
time.
Let me ask,
That's a long
because I want to ask him something from an old head perspective, man, because I've been like watching this and part of this culture since like Run DMC, and we talking Crush Groove, back and bass type stuff. So when we come to like the more so modern artists, because I guess you will have to put yourself in that category since you with the new millennia.
Right.
What would you say is like what you focus on is the most important thing of promoting your brand? Is it trying to get your fan base, as far as your fan base dedicated, knowing that you're going to come a certain way all the time with that heat? Or is it more so trying to promote the brand as far as what the masses need to see for the moment to get that clickbait?
It's more so like keeping the balance, bro. You gotta, know what I mean, trying to compete with both of them, because you gotta be both. You gotta keep your fan base. You gotta give them what they need, you feel me? You gotta bring conscious to what you trying to bring to the forefront, you feel me? What your story about.
Okay.
So people can relate and they can make up that message, you feel me? So all that shit is key. Everything is important. Everything you said, bro. But it's more so the balance.
Okay.
Respect that.
What do you think's been like the hardest, like the toughest challenge, the toughest road for you in trying to come out here and branch out and, you know, get your music heard by everybody?
The hardest thing about that?
Yeah, what's the hardest thing about trying to be, you know what I mean, trying to make it out here, man?
Shit costs, bro. You gotta invest in yourself. I mean, you gotta be dedicated. Shit gotta be a passion or you're gonna give up. I mean, so it gotta be something that you really want.
Word.
I mean, you go full force with that shit. Put pressure on it, you feel me?
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man. I was just telling these cats when we was younger, because I've known Chuck since, goddamn,
Yeah,
what, like third grade, fourth grade or something like that? 90, early 90s, bro. And I remember we was walking home from school one day, and you had on the headphones with the Walkman and all of that shit. You got to rewind the joint by taking the tape out, flipping it and all of that shit, the old school shit. But like, I remember you gave me your headphones and you was like, yo, listen to this. And it was Biggie. And it was the first time I ever heard Biggie. So
now,
like,
I want to ask a question over that. Because I like to grasp where artists are coming from as far as where they get their energy and what they about, how they repping the culture. You know what I'm saying?
That's the question I want to do.
Let me ask, who would you say, just give me your top 3 storytellers, because I'll give you mine. My 3 top storytellers of all time, and of course it'll probably go past, you know, your knowledge. But I'm gonna go with Slick Rick. I'm gonna put Biggie in there. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the third person when it comes to storytelling, I gotta give it to my man Nas.
I was gonna say the same, bro. I can't even hold you, bro. Word up. Slick Rick, Biggie, Nas. You can't forget Big L.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean,
yeah.
Those 4 though, man. Goldie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slip Ghostface in there, yo.
Oh yeah, of course. Gotta have
his story, yeah, of course.
Slip Ghost in there. Don't forget about Ghost.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Word. Shout out to the Woo, you heard?
Yeah.
Word.
So that's so Chuck, that's your musical influence comes from, you know what I'm saying, it's cut from the cloth. That's who you really,
bro.
you know.
Of course, culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Grounded that shit, bro, since the 80s, bro, listening to hip hop, man.
There you go.
EPMB, KRS-One.
Okay.
I like that.
Kane. You feel me?
Yeah. Those are all legends that you just mentioned. All legends for y'all that don't know.
Was there one particular artist or was there one particular song that you heard for the first time as a young buck and you was like, yo, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Bruh. Rakim, Microphone Fiend, bruh. Shit changed my life, bro. Shit changed my life.
Yeah, I know Smells like that. Smells like that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm picking the speakers down, pulling the plug. You feel me? Like, that's always how I felt, bro. Energy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Get people moving, get people excited, man.
Nice.
So they can enjoy themselves, bro. We going through enough shit in the world, so that be not being a pause or a break from the bullshit.
Word up.
Now let me ask you this: we just had the hip hop tournament where we did a couple episodes, had a whole 16-man bracket. Nas ended up winning, and Nas he beat out some heavy hitters. He beat out
Jay-Z, Kendrick, Tretch, and Black Thought.
Yeah.
No, he didn't beat Kendrick. He didn't beat Kendrick. Jay beat Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Jay beat Kendrick. And then Nas ended up beating J.M., Black Thought,
J.M. and Tretch. J.M., Black Thought, and Tretch. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey,
So
I would
Chuck,
agree with that.
So Chuck, you would say that Nas is the greatest of all time?
Nah. I ain't gonna say he's the greatest of all time, bro. I gotta go with Biggie.
With Biggie?
You know what I mean? But as far as cadence and shit like that, I give it to Nas, yo.
Yeah.
That's interesting that he says Biggie, because when I found out Kicking the Door was for Nas, bro, that kind of blew my
mind.
That's one of them things, yo, because for me, like, I would want to say Biggie too, but I'm sure he would have been if he would have still been here. I just want more from Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
More catalog, I hear you, bro.
If the catalog would have been longer, it would be no question. Yeah, because Big was just that nigga, yo. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For real. He put you in that element. As soon as you hear that music, you was right where he was at.
Yeah.
I mean, you could escape from reality, bro.
Yeah. And now, even in that short time, you saw how his music transcended from Ready to Die when he was in the grind to Life After Death when he started to make it. And a lot of people don't really talk about that and revere Big for that, how his rhymes actually, you know what I'm saying, progress and elevated. Yeah, exactly.
And
he changed what he was doing at the time.
But he still kept the streets with him.
Exactly.
He still kept the streets with him.
Exactly.
He kept it organic.
You think that Biggie would have been on some Jay shit to where he would have branched out and started owning his own businesses and all of that stuff? Because Jay's much more than his hip hop at this point. Yeah, I mean, you look at cats like Nas, where Nas, he's a billionaire now because of cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Or some craziness like that. Like I could totally see Big being one of them cats.
Of course, yeah.
He would have his own brand. I could see Biggie with his own brand of vodka and all of that shit.
Even if Biggie
was a
wouldn't have been on
trendsetter.
Right.
He was a trendsetter early, bro.
Coogee would still be hot today if Biggie was still around.
He started with the fucking Coogies.
Yeah.
Right.
He would have definitely figured it out.
He had the vibe, bro.
What do you think of Eminem?
Big way. Eminem is dope as fuck. I feel like he my top 2 freestyler. He in my top 5 as far as rappers. He got it, bro. He got it. When I hear rap, bro, I don't like that lame shit when people rapping on one syllable and ending on one word syllable. That shit cheesy as hell to me, bro. Like, he can spit, drop some shit, 5 syllables on the end of that shit, rattling off like 1,200 bars type shit. Like, and he be
now,
talking
see,
some
this
shit.
is one thing I want to build on with that. Because I always get into
Here we
it with
go.
over
I don't know why you did that, son. Why you do that?
Going away.
I just wanna,
See, this is why. Hold up, Smills. This is why I brought up M.
Okay, no, and it's great. This is great.
I feel like Chuck feel right now because Chuck just said that he's top 2
conversation to have.
Top
Now,
2 freestyles.
Freestyle, you can't take that away.
Freestylers.
Did I not
he's
say
in
I
his
see
top
M going
5.
to battle? Did I not say that right now at M's point in his career, I think he should go into the battle rap atmosphere?
I feel like he should. I know he'd
Yeah.
kill shit.
He should have
Exactly.
been did that.
That's good for him,
Honestly.
but I want to circle back. My thing with like what you just said about that, I respect that, and I always tell Generico, M is nice as far as putting words together.
Right.
But for me, that's not the end all be all to where I can anoint you as far as when it comes to this hip hop culture as the GOAT. Because he has stuff like that, the doing and the I piss, I did. Like, he got too much shit like that when I'm like,
Yeah, I
what
feel
are you
you.
talking about? You get what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You know who? You know when I said top 2? The only one I feel like got competition for him that's mainstream that can carry a whole battle out 3 rounds consecutive, bro. Busta Rhymes, yo.
I would love to see that. Imagine a M and Busta, like even a M and Busta, like on a battle rap. Forget a versus, just like in the battle rap culture.
Yeah,
that would be ill.
I respect that because a lot of people don't hold Busta to the standard that they should, man.
Word, bro.
Busta is like
legend,
a forgotten soldier out here, yo.
That's a fact.
And I
M and
respect
Busta
that.
never did a song together?
Nah, they
think
did.
so.
Yeah,
They got
They
one
did?
song out.
yeah.
Which one?
I don't know the name of it, but it's recent.
on,
It came out like maybe 2 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Are they both
yeah.
spazzing, or is it one of those songs where one of them is half stepping, like how the Kendrick and M song is?
Oh, man.
That was the biggest disappointment, bruh.
It was, bro.
Yeah.
It was. But that's hip hop, yo.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
It is. They
some
went
niggas-
with the
that's
machine
hip
motive.
hop.
They went with the machine motive on that.
Word.
That's
Word.
corny though, bro.
Mainstream
Because
shit, bro.
yo,
Yeah.
Kendrick still is on fire technically, but Kendrick, man, when we heard that him and M was gonna do a song together, I had so many things in my mind as to
Yeah.
how this
Yeah.
can go.
For real.
Just
You know
like
what it
when
was,
Jay
bro?
and
We had
Nas
too
did
high
that
of
joint, yo.
expectations. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That shit
Just
was
like when
fire.
Jay
That
and
Sorry
Nas
Not
did that
Sorry
joint.
shit.
What,
Yeah.
Black Republicans? Which one?
Nah, that was hard too. They just dropped another one with Khaled. called
Nah,
Sorry
it's
Oh, the
Not
joint with
Sorry.
Khaled, yeah, that shit is
Sorry,
smooth.
not
For that.
Sorry,
That shit's
not
smooth.
sorry.
Yeah, that shit's
The
smooth.
video for that shit is crazy.
The video is
Yeah, they
smooth, but
talking.
the song is a little bit to be desired for. I'm not gonna front.
Jay,
'cause I
yeah, Jay's
listening to
bars
it,
was
I'm
light.
like,
I say that.
Eh.
Jay's bars was light in that joint. I want a little
Nah,
more.
you know what, bro? If you really listen to his shit, you gotta really listen to his bars, bro. He talking.
He went over my head.
Oh, he talking.
That whole
Yeah, he talking
beat,
grown
that
man
whole
shit.
beat
Definitely.
thing he did,
He
that
talking
went over
grown
my
man
head.
shit, but
Bro.
from a Jay and Nas track, I don't want that right now. But I get the setting,
Like-
and you know what I'm saying. I understand what the track.
They was
was.
on they Don shit. They was
Yeah.
on that
Yeah,
mafia.
they
Exactly.
was.
I'm gonna drop y'all a gem from one of Jay's bars and shit. He was like, "It's the white gloves for me." Y'all know what that mean?
that?
It's the white gloves for me.
Back in it was the white. I mean, black people, we used to have to wear white gloves and shit, so we wouldn't be accountable for stealing or they thinking we doing some bullshit, so we could be watched. You feel me? So when he said it's the white gloves, to me, basically like, y'all, I ain't scared of that shit. You feel me? He like, fuck all that. You feel me?
See,
like,
I knew Jay was on it.
Jay
was on that over your head shit,
bro.
Yeah, Jay was on that over your head shit. Because when he started that B with the triple B, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right, bro?
He's talking billions. He's just talking billions.
Yeah. That's Jay though, man.
That's
Jay all day.
Man. I think they both, in their own right, they both went in though. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta listen to it again. I watched the video the other night, but I was fucked up in my house, man. Like it was one of them nights beat. I was like, you know what? We about to do this. And I'm about to sit on and I just turned on music videos. And next thing you know, I was passed out on my couch. I don't hardly remember the shit. I just remember it looked like some Don shit, and Nas mentioned that fucking crypto shit.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, he invested in Coinbase early, yo.
Word.
What's good, Chuck? You fucking with this Doge coin?
Bro, I've been hearing about this shit, man. I'm about to get my feet real wet with these stocks.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. You need to get in now, before that shit get too high, and then you ain't gonna make no profit.
Nah, that's true. That's true. Hell yeah, get my shares right, man.
But yeah, bro. So what's the name of the album that's coming out in a couple months?
Peer Pressure.
Peer Pressure. You did mention that. Okay.
Man, so
got you.
Do Not Disturb. That's the first single I dropped off of it. And I just dropped High Lifestyles on Friday and shit. So that shit's been going up crazy, man.
Straight solo or any like up and coming features or anybody like that?
I got somebody on the way, man. I don't know if I should say it or not, but yeah, I'm gonna keep that on the hush, man. But y'all gonna see June. I'm gonna drop that one in June.
Okay.
Next month.
All right.
Wait, hold up. So somebody that like somebody who's out here? Pretty much. He was out there. I mean, he got a song with Wiz Khalifa and shit. He was actually signed to Taylor Gang. Chevy Woods?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Chevy Woods?
I ain't gonna say no names, man.
Hold the fuck up, bro. If you got Chevy Woods on your shit?
Nah, it ain't Chevy though. It ain't Chevy.
Okay.
You close.
Okay.
All right.
Currency.
Heavy.
Currency.
Stay tuned in.
Currency. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yo, thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for sharing with us. Yo, let the people know. Let the people know where to find all of your music. Promote yourself right now, man. Do it.
Definitely. You ever know what it is? I mean, Google Chuck Paradi, $ for the S. I mean, Electric L-E-T. Fuck with me on every DSP, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartMusic. You feel me? Wherever you listen to your music at. Audio Mac, SoundCloud, run it up. You feel me? Just dropped 2 singles. This month, it's going up for the month of June, July, August, all summer. Peer Pressure. Foot on their necks, we ain't letting up. Go fuck with me on the gram. That's my main source, at Chucky_P. Once again, at Chucky_P on Instagram. And fuck with the Blunt Box. Another podcast, I mean, salute at the.blunt.box. And it's up.
All right.
Beautiful, man.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. Y'all
absolutely, bro.
Keep going up. I mean, spread word.
Thank you, man. Thank you for
Word.
Joining us, brother. Have yourself a good one, man. I'll get at you, all right?
Salute. Bless y'all. See ya.
All right.
All right, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chuck Paradi out here, man. So check him on all of his socials. Check him on Spotify and all of that. Everything that he just said, show the man love. New album coming out in a couple months. If he gets Chevy Woods on that, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll see you, bro.
I think that this is the perfect transition to new versus old from the conversations we
Let's do it.
Getting right into it, yeah?
Get right into it, bro.
Right
Let's
into
go.
it. Old versus new. Let's go.
All right, everyone. So, old versus new for this week, we are going to do, with the old is going to be a song by Nas called Last Words. And with the new, we are going to do a song by Kodak Black.
Let's go, Kodak.
Called Patty Cake. But first, we're going to take a snippet from Last Words by Nas. Here goes. These are last words of a hanging slave. How can I forget this? I rob you, put you on my hit list. Under my nails is dirty, look at the grime. My burnt lips from the roach clips. How can I shine? Being broke and bag of dope, bitch. Powerful minds, we brave men. I'ma blow smoke and keep saying, I wanna be more than that bullet that go through your zone. I wanna be the lead that tear through your skin and crack bones. I wanna be the heat you feel making you moan. Wanna be the hospital bed that you lay on. Wanna be the God you feel when you pray on. It's Nashawn, the type, it's Nashawn, the type that get the hypercorn. I'm gonna kill something. Rap cats be real frontin'. Fuck shooting legs. Cock back, put his brains on the page. Nigga, how about that? Close range with the gauge, get paid. First rapper to shoot off stage. Turn the front page, the next day my life is like a book. A 24-hour song without no hook.
And that's my son, Nate Sean. That wasn't even Nas' verse. That was Nate Sean. Now let's go to Kodak Black, bro.
Kodak Black, Patty Cake. Here we go. Yeah, that away. I'm about to grab the rape. I'm about to grab the key. I'm about to snatch your baby girl and skeet all on her face. I got a feeling that today gonna be a fantastic day. I'm getting tired of the rollie. I think I want Protect Philippe. It's either I win or you lose, cause I won't accept defeat. And everybody wanna have the sauce, well I got the recipe. I'm sipping on Bel Air, cause it make me feel like I'm on ecstasy. I love my baby. When I come home, I be rubbing on her feet. And she be always in my chair. She hate when I be in the streets. My rim's taller than my son. I'm about to drop another one. You think a nigga in a band the way I hit him with the drum.
Womp, womp, womp,
hold up, son. We gotta play. Yeah, listen. That comes in stereo. Yo, son, this nigga said my rims are taller than my son. Yo,
quality bars right there.
My rims used to be taller than my son, maybe about a year and a half ago. He taller than my rims now. Yeah.
Well, with that said, you want to get into this Canelo shit, man?
Yo, listen. Canelo is the second greatest welterweight of all time. And I say that today. Because the show that he put on last night, yo, and not for nothing, Billy Joe Saunders was putting in work, and I actually had the fight very close. And if you want to say, if you can argue the point that he was ahead, maybe a round or so, I wouldn't refute that. But it's Canelo did, and it's funny because Canelo said in the build up that he's going to get rid of him by the 7th, 8th round. He's going to let the first couple rounds slip away, and he's going to do what he do. He's going to analyze, you know what I'm saying? He's going to take in that information and process
exactly
it,
that.
and he's going to start breaking them down. And that's exactly what he did, yo.
Yeah.
He did exactly what he said.
Like I was telling you dudes earlier, man, every Canelo fight makes me respect Floyd that much more.
Yeah.
I've always said that Floyd, I don't give him the props as far as being the greatest boxer ever, because it's like, come on, son, the only way you could have got that title is if you would have fought people when you were required to fight people. But since it came off that you was ducking people, I can't give you that title. But as far as defense, he's the greatest defensive boxer I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll ever see
this thing here, yo. I don't know how this actually works, but it's like it's like he turns his shoulder into like a whole glove.
Yeah,
and he ducks in
like,
it like
he
a
makes
turtle.
His shoulder take,
like it's that, and your punches just keep doing this. Like,
yeah,
he's the scientist to that shit. Yeah. He's the scientist to that shit.
Yes, and then he's already pinpoint with the accuracy with his punches. So
And the speed.
What he did with Canelo was he basically was guarding against the bullshit and picking his points. And that is, I have to give it to Floyd as far as boxing tactician.
Yeah,
he's one of.
There's nothing better than that.
And that was the whole thing with him and Canelo, because Canelo is naturally a counter puncher, but Floyd's defense was so impeccable that he'll get in there, tap you up, and he's gone already before you even can counter punch. Floyd is gone.
Yeah,
because we can make the same statement, because the Floyd Zab Judah fight, Zab wasn't no slump back then,
I think that was Floyd's, to me, from the
that was one of his toughest fights. Him and
Mandana,
that was his toughest fights,
Yeah. And if it wouldn't have been that WWE focus at the end of that fight, it would have been different.
Yeah. And that's what he was, but that my point in bringing that up was that's what he did to Zab, chipped him up and he was gone. Like, Floyd's defense is impeccable, and to see what Canelo has become since that fight 7 years ago, and what the tear that Canelo's been on, and like for you to say, I'm gonna give up these couple rounds in the beginning, I'm gonna knock this dude out around the 7th, 8th round, and then the 8th round you break his fucking orbital socket and cheekbone.
That's crazy.
Like, you did exactly what you said you was gonna do. Like, it was light.
That's kind of crazy.
And Saunders wasn't a bum. He was 30-0. He was a title. He, you know what I'm saying? He's a champion. And
he was 30-0, but he had 14, 15 knockouts, bro.
Yeah, he didn't have the power, but he put in, he put in work. The middle rounds, like that, from like the 3rd round till the end of the fight, them 5 rounds, he was putting in work. He got comfortable. He got relaxed. He was tagging Canelo, but Canelo, that power on Canelo. That one punch broke his whole shit.
Canelo power shit,
Yeah.
And that's why the thing that you text us in the group chat with the Charlo brothers would be very interesting, son.
Because very interesting. That's the same type of power, Now, I don't know how it's going to be, because either somebody has to move up and somebody has to... Basically, Canelo got to get dropped and the Charlo brothers got to come up, and I guess they meet in the middle.
What is Canelo's fight weight?
168.
168.
168.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to fight the Charlo brothers, he'll have to come down to 160, or he could come down to, they can meet in the middle at 164 or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, they come up, they come down. And you know how it goes when you change weight class, how your power is affected, because
the power,
especially in boxing, those couple of pounds make a difference.
The power doesn't go up with you.
Yeah.
Like, if you're lighter going to heavier, the power usually doesn't go up with you.
Yeah.
But if you're heavier coming down, you keep your power.
You keep most of it, but your punches aren't as fluid as fluid as they were at your regular weight. Yeah. But it's more of it basically, and to credit your point, it's more of an advantage for you to come down than it is to come up. Unless you're certain people, like every time Pacquiao went up, like shit ain't changed. But he's just a different beast.
One of the goats, man.
Yeah.
You can't
he's just a different
put
beast.
Everyone in that box.
Yeah. But yeah, Canelo put on the show last night, man. And now he got one more belt to totally unify the division.
That was a fight we never got to see, right? We never got to see Pacquiao Canelo.
Nah, because we was waiting so long to see Pacquiao Floyd. No.
Would you want to see that?
Not as much as I love Pac-Man, I think he'll be laid out like he was when he fought
against
what was that? I forget who that was.
Martinez?
Sergio Martinez, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Manuel Marquez. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Didn't they fight a bunch of times?
They fought like 4 times.
Yeah.
Marquez
over the years.
Figured them out.
Yeah.
That was just a case of figuring out your opponent, bro.
Mm-hmm. And Pacquiao, he caught him mid-punch, so there was no defense. It was all open.
Yeah. He knew Pacquiao was coming with that punch. He was prepared.
It was the perfect
setup. With his counter, and that was it.
Yeah.
I agree with you, though, on the Floyd shit, though, man. Because as nice as Canelo is...
if he would have fought Pacquiao in his prime, son, that would have been an L, if you ask me.
What do y'all feel about Floyd Mayweather with this WWE-esque performance? You can't tell me that what happened with him and this dude...
Oh, when he flipped his hat and all that?
He was like,
you can't tell me that wasn't WWE.
He snatched his hat and
ran away.
You can't tell me that wasn't WWE. Bruh, Floyd
I don't know if that was scripted or not, but it was hilarious.
Against the low brothers, son.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was probably staged. Part of it looked like it could be some real shit, but then again, nowadays, man,
Floyd was already in.
Nowadays, you can't bank on that. Everything I look at everything with a side eye now.
Yeah.
I think that Floyd was already in WWE. His name is Money Mayweather. You know that generating a buzz for a fight is gonna be what sells the tickets.
Well, Floyd was always like that.
It's
he was always like all his build-ups. He was just, you know what I'm saying? He was good at that. That's what he did.
He take it from the Mike Tyson "I'll eat your kids" promo type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. But it's I mean, if I see that fight, I see it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not really excited about that.
What, the Floyd Logan Paul?
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't care about it.
I mean, unless that dude get lucky because he's way bigger than Floyd and he catch him slipping, but I don't see that happening. Like, I don't care.
I want to see Floyd against the one
just,
that knocked.
You know what I'm saying?
Knocked out Nate, man. That's the one I want to see. This
Against
Logan
Jake Paul.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see this against the one that knocked out Nate, the one that snatched his head or whatever.
Nate should have he never should have. And it's going to be funny because supposedly on that night of that fight, and night might be the only reason I would want to see it, Ocho Cinco is supposed to be fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even
know
if Ocho
what
Cinco
the
is on
fuck
it
is going on, yo?
It's the whole celebrity thing now, man. Like, I don't know why it's a thing now, but people are paying money to watch fucking basketball players and football players fight and all of that. And I don't understand you know what? Let me not say I don't understand the appeal of it. I understand the appeal of it. I just don't understand the purpose of it.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Why should I care? That's like, I'm a fucking baseball fan. If out of nowhere freaking goddamn Odell Beckham joins the Yankees, you ain't a baseball player, bro. I'm not gonna turn on the TV to watch that shit. You're not a baseball player. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
And Floyd really is. He's the one that actually got this energy going with that whole Conor McGregor shit. Now
really
people cross over, and people want to see people do this and do that. Floyd is he got this shit going with him and Conor McGregor, yo. Cause they don't even got an appointment for Ocho Cinco, but like, yo, man, how old is Ocho Cinco? Ain't he Ocho Cinco now? Just about? Something like that?
You gotta be
like, you know, ain't he like 45 now?
Yo, he gotta be like 45 years old.
Something like that.
And it's like, you can't just be stepping into the ring for your first time at that age, bro.
Yeah. With no
maybe Ocho been putting that work in and we just don't know.
We thought Nate Robinson was putting that work in.
Yeah.
And he got put to sleep.
You did say that, Smills. You was like, "Yo, Nate Robinson's out here. He's been practicing all that."
Yeah,
that's what he was saying and all of that. And you know, Nate always been in physical condition, but it was just like, son, if you don't block your face, you're gonna get your jaw tapped.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to.
And that's what happened.
Yeah.
He tapped his jaw on the canvas. Is what happened.
Yeah. Next thing you know, before that fight was over, people doing the Nate Robinson challenge. So foul.
Yeah. Word. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Oh, man, yo. Oh, Ocho Cinco, yo. Ocho Tres. 43.
See?
So he up there.
Cuatro tres. Cuatro.
Yeah, your Spanish is way off. Dude.
And it's not even cuatro. What is it? Tell me what it is. You should know.
43.
40.
Yes.
40.
Yes.
Yeah. Out here acting like I know Spanish, even though I'm Spanish.
This is the Spanish motherfucker on the show.
Shit. No. Y'all more Spanish than me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you get, so.
But
to this dude like De Donde?
Yeah, my Spanish is terrible. My family can't stand me because of it. But
but transition into the whatchamacallit, man. Like, cause y'all both really was on that the Resident Evil 8 type tip.
Well, hold on. Before we get to that, I got another transition real quick that I want to mention. So, do y'all know who Jessica I is?
No.
Okay. Jessica I is an MMA fighter, right? Maybe not the biggest one, but she's in the UFC. Jessica I, if you were to Google her, I'm not on this podcast anyway, I'm not gonna call somebody ugly. I'm going to say that they're not my type.
Okay.
Jessica I is not my type. But Jessica I has an OnlyFans now.
And there you go.
We back to the OnlyFans. And Jessica I has laid out how much all her shit costs on OnlyFans, and these numbers are fucking outrageous, bro. But again, it's simps who pay motherfuckers this shit, which is the reason why it exists in the first place. All right, so Jessica I, MMA fighter, if you want a picture, just a picture of her feet, you gotta pay $25. But hold up, it ain't over.
Yeah.
A lingerie booty pic is $50. And an implied topless pic is $100.
What does implied mean?
Thank you.
It's
what is implied? Is that with your hands over your boobies? $100 for that.
It's a joke.
A bare booty pic is $100. But hold up, if you want a fully nude pic of Jessica I, you got to pay her $6,000.
What?
$6,000.
How many of them she sold?
That I don't know, but
how much it costs? Did she put up a price of how much it costs for personal visits?
She don't do personal visits, but she do personal Skype chats. You could do a 5-minute Skype chat with her for $500.
Exactly.
$500 for a Skype chat, but this is crazy. A custom. So she probably has already like pictures for each category. Oh, you want the foot pic? Send this picture. Now you can do custom pictures too. If you want a custom fully nude pic, $7,000.
Yo.
Son, it is a shame that we live in a time where mofos is even entertaining those prices and paying for that bullshit, son. Get a life, learn some game, get some guts, go talk to a woman.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here with that dumb shit, son. Wow.
$1,000 for a topless pic.
That shouldn't even be an option, bro.
The thing
that shouldn't even be an option. That shouldn't even be a thought to where I can put this in the universe and it can possibly happen.
That's how some people are, son.
Wow.
If there's a dude out there that thinks that chick is the baddest for whatever reason, and they see that they can get that type of media from her and their bread is long like that, they're going to pay. Why? The science behind that, I can't understand it.
Bruh, I'm sorry. At Halle Berry's peak, I'm not paying those prices for that bullshit type of contact with the individual, son. How are you getting fulfillment out of that? You need to go to a psychiatrist if that really is fulfilling your fantasies like that, to where you're coming out of your pockets like that. That's crazy.
Like, why would I pay $50 for a foot video?
Exactly.
What
if you want to do on some fans only shit and fans is just crazy like that, $5 is sufficient.
$5 is cool. That's, whatever. But $5,000 for a picture of you naked when I can go on Pornhub.com.
Exactly.
For free.
And probably get a video of you wilding anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, son, I'm
the
good.
OnlyFans for me.
Good.
And I mean, I guess there's a few dudes out here, little muscle bound meatnecks and shit. Y'all motherfuckers making money. Niggas like us, we ain't making no money on that shit. But for the most part, that OnlyFans shit is an outlet for women to make easy money, yo. Easy money. And that's really what these chicks is doing, yo. Like, and it's not even like celebrities. It's the average chick that you see walking down the street. Mm-hmm. She got an OnlyFans and she made a couple dollars.
Yeah.
But if dudes was real stand-up dudes and they really was to be on some, I'm not entertaining this shit, I can do much more with my hard-earned money,
That shit would cry.
That would be out of the door, son.
Yeah.
But we live in a world full of simps, bro.
Yes.
Oh, we really do. We really do.
And that's the whole thing. And I can't be mad at these chicks, yo. They getting their bread.
No, you got it. Nah.
Especially when you got, you know what I'm saying, the dudes out here that's willing to drop it like that. More power to you.
But like
doing the same thing.
My shit is like, and again, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody, but Jessica I is not even a bad chick. Like she
don't have to be. People got fetishes.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. Yeah, it don't
matter.
Right. She could be
just like how y'all, like we're gonna keep it 100 on this show. Just how like y'all be when I be telling y'all about the Shayna Baszler thing.
The who?
The Shayna Baszler thing.
Y'all won't rock with Shayna Baszler. I'll throw her in a freaking headlock and show her what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Smill's got a thing for Shayna Baszler, everybody.
We ain't gonna say all of that. We ain't gonna say all of that.
It's a certain thing. It's even, but the thing about it is even if you do, like, and like if there's somebody out there, like for me, like if Sanaya Lathan slid in my DMs, I'd probably act a fool. And if she said, yo, can you hit me off? Maybe a couple dollars, but am I dropping 5 racks? No.
What if she was to slide up in your DM and be like, I'll give you unlimited nude photos for the next month for a G?
Nah. Because if I want to see her with no clothes on, I'm sure there's a clip of her in some movie I can find on said Pornhub or Xvideos or whatever.
What if it was her fucking?
That don't help me none. I ain't there. So
this is where the simps. That's what I'm
saying. That's the mentality. That's the point that I'm getting to. It's like you can be out here, you can admire people, and you know what I'm saying. And if something magical ever happened where you came in contact with them, all right, cool, yeah, it's complete. But for you to be in a mentality where you're shelling out cash to get an interaction with somebody that's not an interaction, it's just a photograph or a video, and you putting out bread, like. If something happened where I can sit down at the table and have dinner with you, you know what I'm saying? Or have an actual interaction, whatever that may be. Okay, now that's worth a couple dollars. Picture, if I want to see chicks naked, I can do that on the internet. Because that's it.
But you can't see Sanaa Lathan naked.
If she's been naked in a movie, I can find a clip.
But here's the thing, right? Let's say she's never ever been nude in a movie. There ain't a picture on planet Earth.
Then I guess I'll never see it.
But she hit you up on some, hey, J Genius, I was listening to you. I was watching Trash Talk with GGS episode 7. And I think you a sexy boy.
Yeah.
I'ma send you some pictures of these boobies, but you got to give me $1,000.
Bruh. No. I don't got $1,000 to spare like that for a photograph. Now, if she said what?
Do they do stuff like say? Because I don't know how the OnlyFans things work, but would they set something up to where it's like, if you pay me $1,000, we have unlimited open text messages going on?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I think they have like a DM on there, right?
They do
something to that effect.
I ain't talking about
they
no
do.
DM. I want a direct line to you. If
Like
I pay money like that, I want to go direct line.
Hell no.
Ain't no shit giving out no phone numbers.
Because
dude become a stalker, he in there. He gonna find out where your phone at. He gonna use Apple Track or whatever. He gonna pull up.
Reason why they wouldn't do that is because it's cats out here who would pay that amount of money and then just blow up their phone all day.
That's what I'm saying.
That
they ain't gonna do that.
Stalk them to death and try to fucking kill them on some crazy shit.
I mean, it's just, and like I said, I don't hate on the ladies. They getting their bread, and it's a lane. And these dudes out here, they falling for more power to them, yo.
Yeah, basically.
And like I said, you could have a butterface out here, and you still gonna get some money, yo. You still gonna get some money. And like you said, in the fetishes and stuff, like it's dudes out here paying hundreds of dollars for feet pics because they have foot fetishes.
Thousands.
Yeah. For feet pics. Like my foot pic, what does a foot do?
Exactly.
Now, granted, a chick put on a nice open-toe shoes and she got a nice pedicure. Yeah, that shit is sexy. I like that. I admire that.
It's complimentary to the package, yes.
Yeah, But am I like, yo, I'm gonna take a picture of you. Hold up, put your leg up. Nice. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Nice.
not sticking my
That shit is
finger
crazy.
between your two toes.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. So like that right there, I'm not. But then again, these dudes with the foot fetishes, they doing shit like that,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, yo. It's and these chicks are winning out here. And OnlyFans is the way that these chicks are winning. This chick,
It's hard
Bad
for a man out
Baby,
here
made
in
$1 million.
2021, man. It's hard for a man out here in 2021.
Yeah.
But
we need all, yo. I'm about to make an ISP, son. Only dads.
Yo,
Come and marry these dad bods. Yeah. Come get with the program.
Pictures of you raking the leaves and shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
These chicks ready for action.
$5,000 for a picture of me fucking raking the leaves.
Yeah. No hits.
None. Your PayPal
No hits.
real dry.
No hits. That gets nothing. But yo, man, it's what it is, man.
So
All
yeah,
you
I
chicks
just
out here
wanted
getting that bread, more
to
power to you.
I wanted to touch on that because I just found that very, very interesting how this chick is out here charging people astronomical amounts of money for.
And yeah, I just look, yo, she got the butterface, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, she got that moon pie face, that like the long jaw.
Word. She probably got a long ass second toe. Asking cats for $25 a picture of her big ass second toe.
She got like four toe rings on it, yo.
That shit dragging on the floor over the sandals.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Jill, yo, she might listen to our show. She might come chip you up, son.
Listen, man, if Jessica I's listening to our show, then we doing something right. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, what else we got on the docket, y'all?
Get into this RE8 talk, man. Yo, hold up. Did y'all watch Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
Still haven't
Smells,
seen it
did
yet.
you?
Nah.
Because it's real interesting about how they pulled it off. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. Was it better than Annihilation? Yeah, definitely.
Of course it was better than
definitely
Annihilation.
Everything was better than Annihilation.
Yeah, Annihilation is a absolute garbage piece of shit movie.
I mean, Smells, you still planning on watching it? Or you want the Cliff Notes?
I mean, you know how I already feel about the other Mortal Kombats. But I mean, I'm hearing that this one was kind of done nicely. You could do spoilers. Like, I don't care about that.
Because the thing about it is like, well, first, I don't know why they got all these B-list actors, but I guess that was just what it was. But it wasn't the good thing that they did with it. They kept the story condensed. I like that. Because when you put too much in it, it's too much going on. And the big Easter egg that I really appreciated for those real Mortal Kombat fans that may think that Sub-Zero was Sub-Zero, when if you hear the name and you know the history behind, that's actually Noob Saibot, who was Sub-Zero's oldest brother, who was actually the Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 1. So that wasn't the Sub-Zero that we know. That's why he was such a fucking douche.
Because Sub-Zero got killed, didn't he?
Sub-Zero
Sub-Zero
got killed,
yeah.
and Quan Chi resurrected Sub-Zero, and the resurrection of Sub-Zero is Noob Saibot.
Okay.
And then Sub-Zero's brother or somebody else in the Lin Kuei or something like that.
Bihan, that's Sub-Zero's older brother.
But the original Sub-Zero is Bihan.
Well, but that's not Sub-Zero is what I'm saying. That Bihan is the Sub-Zero's older brother, who Bihan is the original Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Bihan is the original Sub-Zero who died and was resurrected by Quan Chi and came back as Noob Saibot. But then someone else took over the Sub-Zero moniker. I forgot who that was. I don't know if that was a brother of his or just someone else in the Lin Kuei clan. I'm not quite sure. I like the movie. I like the movie for what it was. Like,
I want to ask you this, because you definitely would have the perspective of this.
Yeah.
You played 10, you played 11. You played both stories.
Yes.
The complete story with 10 and 11 is amazing. Does the movie even compare?
No.
Okay.
Of course
Nah,
not. I mean, NetherRealm's NetherRealms, who is the company that makes the Mortal Kombat games and also the DC fighting game Injustice. NetherRealms does the best fighting game campaigns out of everyone. Street Fighter don't do it better. Guilty Gear don't do it better.
Not even Tekken.
Tekken don't do it, and Tekken does a good
pretty
story.
Good.
Tekken's
Tekken
good.
is good.
Yeah.
But NetherRealms, from their Injustice story to what they did with Mortal Kombat 10 and 11, is unmatched. Now, what I don't understand, and this is me being a fan, and this is me wishing, like hopeful wishing or whatever, because they're signed on to do, I think, 2 or 3 more Mortal Kombat movies. What they need to do is they need to get Ed Boon and John Tobias is the dude's name. Yeah. Because here's a fun fact. If you take the last names of Ed Boon and John Tobias and you do it backwards, Noob Saibot. But anyway,
that's how the name came up.
That's how the name came up. But all they need to do is take them, get some cats from NetherRealms. The story's already there.
It's already there.
You don't gotta create a story or nothing. It's already there. Just bring it to the screen. That's it. Sure. But they had to do some next shit, and this is where the spoilers are gonna come in, and I do apologize, but it is what it is. First off, I had my issues with it because Liu Kang was not the Liu Kang that we all love. Liu Kang was kind of a pussy.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
The Liu Kang from the original Mortal Kombat, that's Liu Kang, the leader of Earthrealm's people, fighting Shang Tsung. It wasn't like that in this movie. They had this dude named Cole or something like that, who's a descendant of Hanzo Hasashi, who's Scorpion. And like, he's the one who's like the main character. And I'm like, they didn't, if you was gonna do that, you could have made Johnny Cage.
That's what I thought they were going with when I seen him fighting, but then I was like, nah, this is not. And then as they got into it and they started showing the flashbacks, I'm like, okay. But like you said, I was wondering why they centered that around him, because ain't he the dude? Because when I seen his way, ain't he the dude? What's the dude from Mortal Kombat 4? That's who he reminded me of.
Who?
With the when he finally got his when he got his ascension, he had his weapons out and he got the joint. What was the dude names in Mortal Kombat that used those same weapons? Mortal Kombat 4, I remember him from.
Mortal Kombat 4?
Yeah. That's who I remember him from.
After, so you talking about after Ultimate and after Trilogy?
Yeah. He had the same look and the same weapons as that dude. I should have looked at. I gotta forget, but I gotta look at it. But like you said, my whole reason was, why didn't they just focus it, like kept it on the Scorpion story, and you know what I'm saying? But I see what they did because he was a descendant of and all of that type of stuff. But yeah, Liu Kang I wasn't feeling Liu Kang. Kano actually held it together for me.
Kano was the best part of the movie to me.
Yeah, Kano was hilarious.
Kano was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he really kept me going.
Kung Lao wasn't he like dope. The best character in the last Mortal Kombat movie on Mortal Kombat 2? Wasn't he like one of the life of the party type characters? I remember Kano being something that people was talking about.
In the first Mortal Kombat movie, Kano, he was good. Like I like how they kept him.
Like
and
he's
Sonya
a good character.
Had to be like Kane. What do you mean a good character as in a good guy or?
No, I mean as far as a good character to where you can make him interesting.
Oh yeah, no, Kano was dope in the first Mortal Kombat movie, but Sonya killed him when they fought.
Yeah.
But this Kano was good. Another issue that I had with the movie, and I don't want to talk down about it because I actually liked the movie. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible.
But Smills, I'm gonna ask you this. What is the main purpose of Mortal Kombat? The what?
The tournament.
Thank you. The tournament is Outworld versus Earthrealm. And Outworld won 9 tournaments. If they win the 10th one, then they get to invade Earthrealm. Those are the rules set by the Elder Gods.
Mm-hmm.
In this movie, they're leading to the tournament, and then at the end, Shang Tsung was like, you know what? Fuck the rules. I'm gonna just come to Earth and we gonna fight.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You can't even do that. You're not supposed to do that. But you know, I had my issues with it, but I will say this: Sub-Zero, absolute fucking badass in that movie.
Yeah, that was good. And the final fight, albeit short, it was still good. The Sub-Zero Scorpion fight, and when he finally was like, "Get over here," waiting to hear that line.
Yeah,
that was good stuff.
Yeah,
that was just like the old ones when we was waiting for him to say that shit.
Yeah. But that's what you always waiting for.
Yeah,
that's what you always waiting for. But yeah, it was the couple of finishes and stuff. I think Reptile was pretty dope. I enjoyed that fight scene. But that whole thing, well, I guess because Sonya had to get it anyway, and she did her well, that wasn't her finisher that she did to Melina. Was that a finisher? I thought her finisher was just the kiss of death, but I remember that being her projectile when she shot the damn rings through it. That was dope.
That was dope.
Melina was pretty dope too.
Yeah, Melina was dope. You know who I didn't like
this weekend, man. Sometime this weekend, I definitely.
You gotta watch it, Mills.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You got to, yo.
You know what was weird, son? Cabal, his voice. Do you remember the voice actor for Cabal?
I don't know who he sounded mad familiar. I forgot to look at the credits.
Bro, he talked mad funny. He had like a weird kind of voice like that.
Yeah.
It was
it was ridiculous. He sounded like he reminded me a little bit of Rocket Raccoon.
Okay.
That's when I heard him start. I'm like, that's what they going with?
He had too many lines.
Yeah. He talked too much.
He talked way too much. It's like, bro, shut up.
When in the game, he really can't talk at all.
Right.
Which is the funny thing. But it's definitely worth watching, man. It was, and if they're gonna expand on that, hopefully the next movie they really get into the tournament or something.
I think they will
start introducing some more characters.
Because at the end of the movie, you remember Shang Tsung said he was like, I got a lot more warriors. Like this time I'm gonna bring an army.
Yeah.
And everyone who died, and this is another spoiler, and I'm very sorry, but everyone who died, Shang Tsung ended up kind of. You remember how they kind of disintegrated, and it's implied that they went back to the Outworld or whatever.
Yeah, I think they went to Outworld, just like they did just like in the game, the evil Liu Kang and all that stuff.
Right. So
though I don't know what's gonna happen with Kung Lao because he actually took that nigga's soul.
Yeah, Kung Lao is dead.
I think he's a rat. Yeah.
And it's crazy, like they blew Kung Lao's character as far as within that franchise. I didn't expect him to be that dude that he is right now because he came to the Mortal Kombat franchise kind of late. Wasn't it like 3 or 4 when he came?
2. 3?
Nah, it wasn't 2.
Oh no,
it wasn't 2.
He wasn't in 2?
Nah, son, he wasn't in 2.
I think he might have been in 2.
You sure about that?
I think he might have, yo.
Because I remember him.
He's in 2, bro.
Yeah,
he's in 2.
Because I remember in 2 when he had the disappearing kick or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he actually, they started focusing a lot more on his character than I expected. They really did. And he's like very intricate to the whole franchise right now.
Well, he's a Liu Kang is a descendant of his.
Mm-hmm.
Of who, Kung Lao?
According to the story, but in this movie, I don't know if it was like, was it like that in this movie?
Nah, they both came up together as Service of Raiden in this movie.
Okay. But they weren't related enough.
They were cousins.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what they are in 10 and 11. I could have sworn.
They're cousins?
The games. Yeah, I thought they was cousins.
Okay.
I mean, he did the finisher, yo. The finisher. He did the finisher. That was dope when he put the hat down.
Ooh,
and turned the saw blade on, yo.
That shit was
a lot of the finishers was on point, yo.
Yeah,
for the few that they did do, them joints was official.
Yo, by far the most gangster shit in that whole movie was what Sub-Zero did to Jax's arms.
Oh my god, yo.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure. Because that's how Jax became Jax, right?
Jax gets his metal arms in this movie, and you see how and why.
Yeah.
It's fucking brutal,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah. And they had the X-ray moves in the beginning and all that, yo.
Yeah.
That shit was tough, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Okay.
I would say the first 15 minutes of that movie is non-stop brutal craziness.
Yes. Yeah, they go right in, yo.
Yeah,
How long?
man. What happened?
How long is it?
The first 15. Oh, how long is the movie? Less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Less than 2
Because
hours.
you know what I was watching this week?
What?
You know what I watched instead of putting that on? Because I'm a Godzilla fan, man.
Godzilla crazy that we wanted to check out what some dub as one of the more morbid Godzilla movies ever made.
Which one?
So I watched. It's called. It came out, I think, 2016 or 2018, something like that. And it's like it came out when the MonsterVerse started again, but it's Japan's aspect of Godzilla that came out the same time that the MonsterVerse started.
Okay. What's the name of the movie again?
Godzilla, Shin.
Oh, Shin Godzilla. Okay.
Yeah. Did you see it?
I
haven't seen it.
I think I did see that because Shorty's her family
The
are
shit is
big
disgusting.
Godzilla fans
Okay.
on some shit.
Okay.
And we went over there and we watched a Japanese version of Godzilla. But is that the one where he was morphing?
Yes. Yes, it is.
He
bruh.
started in the beginning and he was like on the ground and then he just morphed and got bigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yo, that shit is crazy,
Yeah.
bruh.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, it shows from a different perspective because the way they got Godzilla humanized now and all of that is kind of, I get it or whatever, but showing him from the terror perspective and like that scene when he got on land and the family was trying to evacuate from the home and he knocked that building over and you saw it, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You don't think about it from things like from that perspective when it comes to Godzilla.
Yeah.
They did their thing with it. Check it out, Jay. Check it out, Jay James. I'm telling you, Shin
good.
Godzilla, Shin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely worth the watch. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. But now,
But yeah,
speaking of horror,
I would check out that Mortal Kombat. If y'all haven't seen Kong versus Godzilla, I mean, do yourself a favor and go see that damn movie.
yeah,
Or watch it on HBO Max. Watch it however you can. Watch it on your phone. I don't give a goddamn. Just ingest that damn movie because Kong versus Godzilla is really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what else we got?
yeah. Speaking of horror, man, Resident Evil 8 is out here.
Yeah.
And before we get into that, because we getting love out here in these streets, so I want to get his love back. We got to shout out my homegirl Harley Quinn Gaming on Facebook. That's HARLEYQU1NN3 Gaming. Streamer, she shouted us out on a stream this past week. She gets into Call of Duty, Rocket League, gets into Spyro, old school stuff. So go check her out if you like streams. Harley Quinn Gaming on Facebook.
Word, man. Thank you for the shout out for real. And yo, check your boy out on the Twitch and the YouTube. Generico NJ on Twitch and Generico Gaming on YouTube. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and a day on the weekend if I feel like it. But I'm currently playing this Resident Evil 8, so let's jump right into it. G, what do you think so far?
Tight. I was and me being the Resident Evil, you know what I'm saying, aficionado out here. Really, I'm like, yo, let me just get right to it. So I put the shit on hardcore because Resident Evil 7, I done beat it like 5 times. Let's get right to the action. And for that, I get this. Because when you get to that first section where you have to survive the Lycan attack, I sat there and died for 2 hours. Because they hit hard. on hardcore, and it's not. It's one of the things where, you know, back in the day, Resident Evil, you could run and dip and dodge. It's like, no, yo, they shooting arrows, they throwing stuff, and they swarming you. Huh?
Why didn't you just start it on regular so you could beat the game and unlock the other mode?
Because I wanted to go hard, son.
Wow.
But what ended up happening? What ended up happening, though?
I ended up starting the game over on normal.
Exactly. So you could play your unlock your mercenary mode.
Yeah, all that good stuff. I tried, yo. But it gets, yo, right out the gate, the way the game started. I'm not gonna spoil it for you people that haven't played it, but yo, that first scene, son, that blew my mind, bro.
God.
That blew, and when the table moved and you saw who that was standing there, I was done, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening, son?
I'm on vacation this week. I'm all 7 and 8, man. I got to get through 7 so I can really get myself immersed in that story and then transition to 8. I'm going hard this week.
You know, I
got
Sherwood on it, bro. Like
I saw it.
Sherwood is a friend of the show, everybody. Friend of mine, friend of G and Smells. But he's never played Resident Evil 7. He turned on Resident Evil 7, and then he texted me about an hour later. He was like, I turned it off.
Because it spooked him out.
He was like, it was too spooky. It was too scary.
And that was my thing with 7. I was playing 7 when y'all was playing 7. I turned 7 off way before y'all did because it really had the creepy crawlies coming up my back, bro. Yeah. And I was like, wait a minute, this feels like some supernatural shit. I gotta turn this off. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
The scene that got me in 7 is when you wake up after, you know what I'm saying, you get your arm chopped off, you sit at the table, and they eating and they throwing the meat at you. I was like, yo, this shit is, and I'm looking around, I'm like, yo, what the this shit crazy.
Yo, Resident Evil 7 in VR is amazing.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7 in VR, in my opinion, is the best VR game ever.
Oh yeah, hands down. I started playing it on the VR because I got it or whatever. And just even as soon as you turn the VR on and you in the save room and you just look around like, like, yo.
Yeah.
That's the joint that I wasn't playing the VR joint over your cribs in Abaco, and that's when I was like reaching out to Bob.
You were reaching out to who?
Oh, to Bob.
Yeah. Like you up in, like, Bob is like another friend of the show. Bob is sitting on the couch. And Smills is in the middle of my living room with his headset on, trying to play Resident Evil 7. He ends up like standing in front of Bob. He don't know. All he sees is the game. And he's like, his dick is in like Bob's face. And he's like, Smills, you gotta back up, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah. They're doing it right. Like I'm just like G said, he's a Resident Evil aficionado. So am I, man. I love Resident Evil since the 90s, man. I've beaten almost every single Resident Evil game to ever be made. And they're going away from the zombie thing. Now, this is what I wanted to ask y'all. Because in 7 was about a fungus that affected this family. And had like, it was like a whole kind of twist and turn with like the main character's girl, and I don't want to spoil that either. Go play Resident Evil 7 if you listen.
Let me ask you this because you know I ain't beat 7 or nothing like that. Yeah. But when we talk about the fungus, is the fungus somehow related to Umbrella Corp?
Yes.
Okay, see, so that matters.
It ties in. It's just not zombies no more.
But this is just Umbrella being under the experimental type thing.
It's associated with Umbrella. Technically, there's no more Umbrella at this stage in the game.
Okay.
But it's tied in because of people from Umbrella taking it further.
I got you.
Yeah, and that someone in the beginning of 8 who showed up in the end of 7 in a helicopter that had an umbrella symbol on it. I'm trying to find out
what's going on with that, because if that changes your whole perspective of that,
Yes.
Because his place in the series is from a heroic standpoint.
Yes.
And then 5 came along, and the BSAA came along, and they expanded it even further. And now, I'm like, yo, son, what's happening here?
Yeah.
It fucks your head up, yo.
Yeah.
It fucks your head up.
But now we dealing with vampires and werewolves and stuff like that.
Yeah, it turned into Twilight out here. That's what I said. I'm like, yo, I'm playing Twilight now.
Twilight, the video game.
Yeah. But I'm trying to see what type of spin they put on it, though.
They said that the vampire chick measurements is 9'6", over 600 pounds.
Yo, she thick.
That's why I'm about to say she gotta be mad.
She thick as fuck, bro. Yo, and these cats out. As soon as the trailer dropped,
you already know.
These cats out here bugging. Out here, like all I see on the internet is like, yo, the main vampire chick, she 10 foot tall. I'm trying to see what that's about. And I'm playing the game, doing what I gotta do. And I get to the point where she starts to chase you like Mr. X does. And like I'm hiding from her, but I'm still trying to get a peek. I'm like,
yo,
look at them buns, B. Damn, why did Capcom do that?
Because that's how Capcom been doing that since the 90s, son.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Morgan from Darkstalkers since the 90s, bro. That was 94.
Morgan. Yo, you remember the Street Fighter animated movie?
Yeah.
You remember Chun-Li in the shower? Enough said.
Yeah.
Capcom. Capcom out here. Fan service, motherfucker.
But yeah, I'm trying to see where they go with
I sound like the biggest pervert in the world, and I am not. I don't like on my spare time look at pictures of video game characters naked. That is not me. That's all G. That's all G. Looking at pictures of video game bitches listening to Drake.
No.
Listening to Hotline Bling and shit.
No. But nah, I'm trying to see where they're going with it, because it's like when I seen all this vampire werewolf shit, I'm like, so what is the final like fight going to be on some Castlevania Dracula shit? Like where they going with? But like I said, to see how they tie in what happened in that first scene and how they tie it all together, I'm sure it's gonna come together right, because Capcom, they haven't, aside from 6, they haven't failed us with Resident Evil.
See, the one thing that I'm gonna say that I really did like, because all I got involved with was the demos, but when I played the Village demo, it really did feel like Resident Evil 4 from first person's perspective.
Yes.
It did feel like that.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that a lot.
It's going to feel like that even more, because later on in the game, there's a merchant.
Yeah.
And just like in Resident Evil, like, well, and all of that shit.
Yeah.
The merchant, you upgrade your weapons, you sell stuff. You got to combine shit. Like in Resident Evil 4, you could find a treasure and you could sell it, or you can combine the treasure with other treasures to yield more money. When I saw that they added that element to 8, I'm like, yo, I'm done. It's Resident Evil 4 first person. I am fully satisfied.
Yeah, and it felt like it. It definitely felt
and what I like too now, it feels more puzzly now. Yeah. Like how, like, oh, you need a piece here. Like I miss that nostalgia a little bit, where you got to double back to try to, oh damn, I got this one drawer that's in this section that I ain't unlocked yet. And I like too on the map how they show where things haven't or have been fully explored.
Yeah.
I like
that's
that.
Dope.
Because now you know where you're doubling back to.
They did that in Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's how, like, I'm constantly bringing up the map show. Okay, that section is blue. I know I don't need to go there anymore. Okay, that room is red.
But it doesn't really work like that, bro, because remember I told you, like, I could see the sections that's blue and red, but what was the part that I was stuck at that you had to show me?
Smills, you're not very good at Resident Evil.
I beat in Resident Evil games, bro, by myself.
Hey, listen, you like it, I love it. All I'll saying to you,
by myself, I'll be 0 by myself. I'm good.
Okay, and respect. But when I went over your crib and I saw where you were, What was it? You had
I had everything. The
You
only
had
thing was I didn't figure out that stupid combination or whatever.
which combination?
It was the combination where it was something to where I had already got everything I needed in that steam room, and there was a combination with like the fish and the lady, or it was some combination that I couldn't figure out
to get the emblem.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you want to know why you didn't get the combination? Because you didn't look at the book that was in your files. Because if you open up your files and look at the book, the combination was right there. And
Which
here
is
this
true.
dude go running around and all of that, and I'm like, son, where are you? Push the start menu. The answer's in the start menu, B.
Which is true.
But
I like that they brought that back, yo. That the puzzle element. So you got to double back and find new stuff and all of that, and all them wells that I gotta find whatever that is for to see what's in them. So that's pretty. Right. I like they brought that back, yo.
That's right, yeah.
Because I remember back in the day playing before they had these advanced features, I used to write stuff down where I had to go back to. And used to be in the notebook like, all right, I got to go back to such and such. That's how I used to do it back in the day with Resident Evil. And a lot of games with Metroid and all of that. I used to just write stuff down by hand.
Yeah,
so
man.
They done brought back a nice feature, man. That's a good time.
Nah, it's really, really good, man. Like once you get to the castle and you realize, okay, that door's locked, I need that key. This door's locked, I need another key. And then you're just walking around looking for keys and looking for ways to progress. That is what I call true survival horror, bro.
Yeah.
Which is dope, but, and I'm gonna hit you with the only but, because it goes back to 2. That formula is dope, but it's stupid when you have alternate characters which can't get certain keys. That's fucking dumb, son.
Like, you talking about what they did in Resident Evil 2 Remake?
Yes. That's dumb, son. That's dumb.
I mean,
you don't agree?
Do I agree that it's dumb? Yeah, it sucks because it's like you looking at this door that, okay, Resident Evil 2 Remake, for example, Leon can't get the heart key. So if you're playing as Leon and you're looking at the heart door, you're like, fuck, I gotta get in there. And you looking for a heart key that you ain't never gonna find because only as Claire do you actually get the heart key. So I get that. I totally do. But for what it is, son, Resident Evil 2 Remake was the best game of 2019.
No, the game is dope. The game is dope, but it's just there's certain things that Resident Evil do where it's like, why did you do this? Why?
Invest your time, man. Because they
regardless,
know you
bro,
in there, so you got to play as Claire to get in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna force my hand to play as Claire after I already beat the shit?
But that's the point.
You gonna
like,
do
give
it
me
though.
some.
You gonna do it.
But just like, see, with Resident Evil 0, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I beat Resident Evil 0, what was dope about that was I was able to play as different people later. Like, give me something different than being able to go through a door, son, that anyone should be able to go through in the game. That's kind of crazy to me, bro. And I know I'm not going to play as Claire when I finally beat it as Leon, son. I know I'm not going to play
it'll take you another 2 years to beat it. So don't do that. Matter of fact, what you need to do is you need to just put Resident Evil 2 down.
Yo, when you start 8, they give you a synopsis of 7, yo.
No, it's 7 and 8.
Play 7, play 8, then go back to 2. And what I do like, not for nothing, OG, is that, like, we were just talking about how they're going away from the zombie shit.
Yeah.
How it's like the fungus and now vampires and werewolf shit. If you want that zombie feel, then you got 2 and 3 Remake, which literally just came out a couple years ago to a year ago. So Capcom is like, you know what? For you Resident Evil fans that want the old school shit, the zombie shit, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
For you people that just want to continue the story on some new shit, here you go.
Yeah. And yo, did you get the deluxe?
I did not.
What comes with the deluxe?
I mean, a couple things, but it's a crazy Easter egg in the deluxe called the Baker Files. It's an 80-page file that somebody narrates to you, and when you get to page 79, you realize who's narrating it, and it's very crazy.
Really?
Because, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Really?
Find out that somebody's still around.
Wesker.
Nah,
Okay.
it's not as good as saying a Wesker, but, and I mean, I don't know. Did you play all the DLCs for 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you'll probably understand it better when you see it, but especially if you didn't play the DLCs for 7 and you read through them Baker Files and you see who that person is that's talking, it's bogged out.
Is it a dude talking?
I can't tell you that.
Tell me if it's a dude or not.
Nah, it's not a dude.
It's not a dude. Okay.
It's not a dude.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was some good info in there too, and you got a glimpse of what's going on with said character in that first scene.
Okay. Like,
not necessarily his motive. They left that out, which is good, because that's gonna drive me nuts until I find out, yo, because I can't. It's very hard for me to look at him in a bad light, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Smills, you saw the trailer?
Trailer for what? For what?
For 8. You don't remember the beginning of the trailer?
I watched multiple trailers for 8, bro.
You don't remember when there was a certain dude who came in and shot
Chris?
Ethan?
Wasn't it Chris?
Oh, so
Yeah.
all right, then. Well, I don't got to spoil it for you, then. Yeah.
We
But
just want to know what
his
Chris's
motive,
motives
yo.
are.
That's what the whole thing that I was seeing that they were trying to get at, as far as what his motives were.
That's what I'm trying to understand, because like now he done become the ultimate heel, yo.
Word.
It's like
I'm pretty sure that the ending of reveal all though. I'm pretty sure.
I hope.
And he's probably
it
gonna
will.
be like on some real hero type status.
What
But
they
people
need
just
to
didn't
do
know.
is they need to explain also what's going on with Ethan. Because, G, you remember what happened to Ethan in 7. His arm gets cut off by Shorty. And then he wakes up and his arm is back attached and he's doing whatever he got to do, blah, 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 and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In Resident Evil 8, kind of similar stuff. Like Ethan be taking crazy damage.
Yo, right off grip, son.
You saw
3
what
feet
happened
right
then.
off grip. I'm like, damn,
And
they gotta
it's
do
like-
that to him again?
That
Yo,
sound like he touched by some umbrella, man.
something's going
what it
on with
sound like.
Ethan too, man. And
He's
I
touched by
can't wait.
umbrella. Touched
Because
by
they
umbrella.
and I kind of feel that, because I'm like, yo, why ain't y'all kill him too if you just wanted, you know what I'm saying, what you want? Because I understand why they took Rose or whatever. I understand that. But why leave Ethan alive after you just murked me?
Right.
So yeah, that's something, yo. It's digging in, yo. All week I'm gonna be digging into this, yo.
Oh, for real.
Word up.
For real, man. I'm gonna beat it, then I'm gonna beat it on hardcore, then I'm gonna speed run it. It's going down, man.
And that's another thing. The DLC unlocks some like crazy hard mode on some Ethan.
Oh,
Mustache.
Village of Shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
Cats
I
out
can't
here
get- I couldn't
already
get past
speed
that
running
part, yo.
Village of Shadows, man.
Already?
Already.
Fucking dweebs.
Already.
I ain't mad. But yeah, Capcom done pulled up for the summer, man. They done pulled up.
Yeah, it's good shit. It's really, really
Yeah.
good. But yeah, that's all I got. What else we got? Anything?
I mean, that's
Alright,
really the week.
That's about it.
I didn't check the SWV Escape verse. I heard it was tight.
I didn't get to see it either. I heard
I
it
didn't get to see
started
it.
late and everything. So
Yeah, they
I'm gonna check
you
it
know
out.
how it is. It started at 8, they come out at 9:30. It get
Yeah.
popping around 10.
Yeah.
But my people was telling me they was Escape, especially Escape. They was getting busy on the mic. They said Coco still sound mad good from SWV, which I'm not surprised. So it was probably a good time.
Gotta check
Little
that.
Mother's Day joint, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that this week. We can definitely chop it up about that next week.
Cause yeah, them R&B, them some classic records right there between the two of
Yeah.
them. Classic records.
But all right, man. So that was the week, I suppose. As my camera freezes right at the goddamn end of the shit. So we're gonna do it like that. It is what it is. Anyway, like that. Look at my cartoon face, YouTube.
Hilarious.
All right, that's what it is.
Yeah, little technical shakes. We got Smills out in Far Rock. That signal a little shaky.
That's what threw it off.
It's all good, man. We get the people what they want.
Yo, big ups to Chuck Paradi. Check him out. Coming through. Yeah, man. So next week we'll get another episode popping. Any last words before we call it?
Yo, just have a good week, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't get caught up in the jokes. Move accordingly. And you know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all next week.
Absolutely. Stay safe, stay happy. All the great stuff, everyone. Have yourself a great week. We will check you later.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day. Later.
Thanks for listening to Trash Talk with GGS. See y'all next week.